My name is LayChalked and I want to give a bit of an update to my channel. So this is pretty much going to be mainly for my followers, but if you were interested and want to watch, I would gladly appreciate you. So pretty much for 2024, I pretty much made it a vow to upload every single day from January 1st to December 31st. And I did it. And that streak even continued somewhat into 2025. I spent January 1st and up till the 16th, I had daily uploads. And I'm very proud of that fact. I hit my goal and then some. And then that streak broke. And that streak broke when we pretty much got the news that TikTok would be getting banned. And I had decided, you know what? I think the 16th is a good place to stop it, if that's the case. And sure, that's pretty much what happened. I had uploaded on the 16th, I skipped the 17th, and then uploaded my final TikTok on the 18th. I have very conflicting thoughts about that. On one hand, it was a relief to be able to just sit back and just enjoy my day without having to worry about the upload. Did the schedule work? Did everything work? Did every single factor in my daily upload work? And is people sitting there enjoying it? That part was a relief, but on the other hand, it's the fact of that I spent so long on this project that I felt so proud of, and just for it to end because of something completely out of my control. It's a rough feeling, I'll be completely honest, but I felt okay enough that as much as I hated it, just cutting the streak there. And then the 18th, I uploaded what I thought was my final TikTok, and I had said my goodbyes. I thought that we would be sitting there. I had hope that it would come back, but I knew it would at least be like at least a week, if at all, right? So I pretty much sat there saying my goodbyes, saying goodbye to everyone. I had sent a big message to a lot of my mutuals on here, basically saying, hey, follow me on other stuff, join my Discord if you so choose, like stuff like that. And I pretty much said my goodbyes, and I pretty much said my goodbyes, and I would pretty much just sit there and scroll until I wasn't able to scroll anymore. Then around like 8:30, 9 o'clock my time that night, I stopped scrolling, and that was it, or at least I thought. So with this video, I'll technically have a 3-day streak starting back up with daily uploads. That streak isn't continuing. I pretty much just wanted to, at the very least, say, you know, the 18th, saying my goodbye. Yesterday was, haha, we're actually back, funny. And now today, I'm delivering this news. Daily content has been something that, again, I've been very proud of for a very long time. I worked very hard. There's many videos that I worked my ass off to be able to get a good enough quality that I felt like was good for the daily content. Now, I'm not gonna say all 300 and whatever days was perfect. There's some days I had to kind of cop out. I either just had like, it was either emotions or I just couldn't think of an idea. So I used cheap stuff like photos, CapCut, and using on this day. Now, if you want to consider those not actual posts and uploads, then yeah, I didn't hit my streak, but I myself consider those actual uploads. So I pretty much sat there and upload every single day. And I don't know if I can sustain continuing that. I pretty much had a long thought between, not even just between the 16th and now, pretty much I just had a long thought throughout the entire month. January has been like the longest month in the entire year, in years, I'll say. And I'm pretty much been sitting there the last few weeks, just sitting there like, I'm hopeful it'll stay. And I'm hopeful that TikTok won't go away. And I'm hopeful that if it does go away, it'll come back. And then I was sitting there thinking, like, January 1st, I was so pumped. I was so committed, and I was sitting there like, boom, 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 daily, 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 daily. Let's continue daily. Let's go daily, 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 daily. But then I sat there thinking throughout the month, like, do we actually continue this? Even if TikTok stays, like, there's a very good chance it won't stay long. Unless it specifically said, hey, TikTok is going to be staying forever because of XYZ. I don't know how long it's actually going to be around. It could be around, supposedly what was signed into place was it's going to be around for 90 days. And then we're going to be right back where we started unless something happens. So 3 months is awesome. I'll gladly enjoy another 3 months with this program. But can I keep doing daily? Like, can I keep doing daily uploads? And to that, I just don't know right now. Honestly, with all the stress of trying to think about what's going to happen when it comes to the TikTok ban, and think of all the stress of trying to think of content to make if the ban is uplifted, I've just been sitting there for a long time like, I don't know if I could keep doing it. I think I'm starting the beginning stages of burnout. And I don't want to be burnt out again on content creation. Kind of the whole reason I started the daily uploads was, one, it was kind of an accident. I started uploading in January 2024, and I accidentally continued until I realized I was going daily. I was like, you know what, let's go. But on the other hand, I kind of started doing daily because of the fact that I just wanted to keep making content, but try not to get burnt out of it. And 2023, I was very consistent with my uploads, but I still had moments where I wasn't uploading all the time, and that bugged the crap out of me. So I pretty much sat there like, what do we do now? So, and like 2022 and 2021, I barely had consistent uploads at all. I was still sitting there trying to figure out content, and I just didn't have anything in regards to those years. But when it comes to 2023, and then of course 2024, I was very consistent with my uploads. I was very proud of a lot of uploads I did, but I wanted to keep it going even more because of the fact that I didn't want to go back to 2021/2022 where I kind of felt like I had droughts. So I just did daily, and then boom, we got to the point where we're at. So what's going to happen now? So like I said, the daily streak is dead. It died on the 16th. While yes, I can technically continue the daily streak because of uploading Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I don't think I can do the dailies anymore. And I don't think I will. So pretty much what's going on now is that I'm just going to be focusing on content that I can put a lot of work into and be proud of. Kind of the problem with a good amount of the uploads of 2024 was I was rushing to get the most productivity out as physically possible. I pretty much sat there being like, hey, just do what you can in a quick amount of time so that we could get the daily upload done. And I told myself that, and I was like, bet, let's do it. And then I did. And I look back on some of those uploads, and I'm like, I'm really proud of how this turned out with the circumstances. But on the other hand, I pretty much sat there being like, I could have done this better. I could have done the video editing better. I could have done the voicing better. I could have done a lot of things better. And I don't know. I pretty much considered myself half there on the mix of I'm proud, but also I could do better. And I felt like I was kind of really hard on myself in 2024. Mainly because of I'm kind of hard on myself all the time, don't get me wrong. But mainly the fact of, hey, if you don't do this streak, you're failing yourself and the people around you. That's not what people thought of me at all. 100%. A lot of people I've grown with over the years or just in this past year, they do not think that if I missed one daily upload, I would be a failure. And I shouldn't have thought that of myself. But with the brain, the content creation brain, and the mindset that I put myself into, I pretty much sat there with, you know, I think I would be a failure if I didn't do this daily. So I'm going to do my best. And then I did, and then some things failed, some things worked. So pretty much what's going to be happening now is I'm taking a step back from daily. There may be times where a small streak of daily uploads happen, depending on the content I make, but that doesn't mean the daily streak itself is continuing. This is the end of the daily streak, and part of it does suck because it was over something completely out of my control. But I also have to face facts that 2024 was a really hard year for a lot of reasons, but also I didn't help myself by making it harder on myself, by pushing myself into things that I needed the commitment for, but I was worried about how others would see it. Or how I would see it in a month's time and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty much I'm going to be working on each upload I do. And it's pretty much just going to be, hey, I have this idea for content. I'm going to work really hard for that content. I have a couple series ideas that I've been really wanting to push into fruition, but I felt like I didn't have the time because of doing daily uploads and focusing on all that. So now that I'm giving myself more time, I am able to work on some of those projects. I'm able to work on some of those very extensive things that's going to need a lot more effort than just, here's 20 minutes of content, spread them all out type of deal. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm also going to be consistently, just in case, consistently uploading these videos of these projects that I'm talking about to my YouTube channel as well. And that's pretty much it. I'm pretty much sitting there like, yeah, it sucks to see the daily streak go over something that's really not over my control. But I'm kind of happy at the same time that I'm kind of making this decision because I really just want to sit down and make content, but I want to make content that will be good to the eyes and good to the people. People being you guys, anyone who's watching this still up to this point. 15 minutes in. I mean, that's what the recorder says, but I'll probably edit some stuff out to make it shorter. But yeah, I want to keep working on projects, but take a step back from the daily project because I think that's doing more harm than good by this point for me. And I'm very proud of the accomplishment that I was able to hit 1 year daily. But I think it's time to step back so that I can focus on other projects and be able to just kind of vibe, honestly. So if you made it this far and just heard me yapping for the last however many minutes this video is, I really do appreciate you. But I'm pretty much just gonna take a small break and continuing on working the projects I want. I'll see you soon, but not tomorrow. Bye-bye.